Man, I give thanks for modern day medicine, but I really wish I wasn't here. I really do. I so wish my dad was better. I'll be so happy. The next step for him is to go to the rehab place. But oh my God. Anywho, I didn't start my video off right. Hello, my name is Tirra Omilade, your goddess guru, your sister friend. And you know I love helping women align with their life purpose using the power of ancient wisdom and the goddess centered lifestyle. Um, I'm not going to be on for too long. Just need to do something that makes me feel normal. I think today is the winter solstice. Yeah, I've been seeing happy winter solstice posts from people. I completely and totally lost time. Hey, how you doing, minister? I lost track of all time. I've been able to remember, like, if I need to coach or something like that, leader training, but other than that, it's just one long day. I'm sort of okay with that, like, no problem, but it did hit me. I think this is the solstice. Um, so, yeah, this has been a wild ride, and one thing I said I was going to say is if all you ever do is become a priestess for your family, that is enough. You don't have to serve the whole world as a priestess. Just be a priestess for your family. That is enough. I was, I'm still trying to figure out, and maybe I shouldn't question it. Y'all tell me what y'all's thoughts, but my nephew called, said what was going on. I did the banishing work, asked y'all to help me, a couple other people, to do the banishing and the protection work. That room was warm again. It's just been feeling normal. And hey, Lillian. Okay, thank you. It is the winter solstice. So, hello, happy winter solstice to everybody. Um, but yeah, doing all that banishing work on my dad's behalf. And, I've just been kind of dealing with things like his wife, who, I really appreciate what she's doing for my dad. She's showing up like a wife should or whatever. But I don't know. Sometimes I know she kind of has talked to people about how much I don't come home. And I want to tell her sometimes the majority of the reason I don't come home to see my dad more is because of her. But, we allied right now. So I'm not trying to create no stress or nothing. But I just kind of hear conversations from people. Overhear her conversations with people. And I know people kind of talk about why Tyra don't come home more or whatever. But I said, and I'm not going to lie, y'all, on Monday, I was just like, I really did think my dad was going to die. It was terrifying. And I just kind of felt like my heart just, it broke. My heart felt broken. Um, but I was like, everybody has to have an exit strategy. So, it's kind of like, well, sometimes it's just people time to go, right? Um, but to really see this turnaround, and I was willing to be here for that, but to see this turnaround the day after um, we do all the banishing work and, sealing in protection, no matter what, I have been here. And I just said, you know, for all the time I don't come home on a regular basis, I have shown up this week. I almost feel like I was born, like my dad chose me to be his daughter because he knew this day was going to come. And it just makes me happy. It's like everything I've learned, everything I've done, every video I've made, this community that I have become a part of, or y'all have become a part of with me, it's like worth it. It's totally like this. All of it is for this moment for my dad. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. After seeing my dad today, this evening, I'm still. The doctor says we should expect him to get better. So that is very, very promising because before it was kind of like we don't really know what this is, but I don't know if it was the neurologist or the nephrologist, but one of them, my younger brother talked to earlier today, said, don't count him out. And the one, I think it was the neurologist yesterday, said, I really do think he's going to come back around, start coming back around even more next week. he's so subdued today that I'm just like, maybe he exerted himself a lot this morning. I don't know. But, like, he's moving his legs. It's like every little small thing counts with him. But no matter what, it's like I am the one, like, it's kind of, I was telling my older brother, it's kind of good that I don't live here because my brothers, they really struggle with his wife. I hope they're not watching, but anywho, uh, I have history with her, but not so bad that I can't just be like, we're going to just work together. It's like we're like a team, you know? And it's like I can't do everything. My brothers are helping too, because I literally can't do everything. There's so much to do. But still, I kind of just feel like, I have really shown up and played a good role on behalf of my dad. And like, if my dad would have died today, I would be so at peace. Largely, for my whole life. But this week, I have shown up for Money Powell Jr., honey. Yes, be your a priestess for your own family. And I appreciate you. I thank you, Jihad, for having my back. Thank you, Shamika. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's so important to, I just want y'all to know the power of women. So, you know, me and his wife, like his wife is there 24/7. I don't, those nurses know when they walk in that room, there's going to be somebody in that room. There've been a few times, like, if my dad goes to dialysis, that's when she'll take a break and leave or whatever. And maybe, he's in the room by himself until she comes back. But for the most part, she's there. Me, my brothers, we're there. But it's just been so fascinating watching the feminine energy. Oh, shoot. Watching the feminine energy just show up. I just keep looking at my dad and I'm like, first of all, it's a lot of women nurses. I don't think I've seen a male nurse, but a lot of women nurses. Not all of them are good, but there are a few who I really love. Not all, they're not necessarily bad, but you can just tell people just here working, and I'm not mad at them for that. But I'm grateful that I was like, it's scary how many people don't have people in their rooms. Like my dad is not the norm. We are here on the regular. So I'm just watching his wife and how devoted she is, and then I'm doing my part, and it's interesting. I wasn't here when my younger brother was here, but when my older brother was here, my dad's eyes were just fixated on my older brother. So I told my brothers, we got to come by because it really makes a difference. But anywho, so yeah, that's one takeaway I want y'all to take. If all you do is be a priestess for your family, that is enough. Do the work that you're doing for your family. Did I tell everybody in my family the Spanish work that we did? No. But we did it. And there's going to be some more. I just have a feeling it's not quite done. I wish I could put some of that evil eye on him, Ocean Kimmy, but his wife she would not have that. There was something else I was going to tell y'all. Oh, my back is hurting. Yeah, just the power of the feminine. I think that's the other thing I want to focus on with us, the power of the feminine. I think another thing for me, too, is how much our parents, I am seeing so much of a reflection of my dad because we're having to, take over his affairs and stuff. I'm like, oh, my God, this is where I get some of this from. So I'm going to fix it. I'm like, I learned it so I can unlearn it. Yeah, longest night of the year. The solstice. What are y'all doing for the solstice? Let me hear from y'all. Let me see here. It's so important to have someone there. The treatment is different for those who have support. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. Yeah, my sister-in-law told me, she said, as long as if they know somebody is no, 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 no. It was this video that one of my friends sent to me, and this man was saying he's navigating two members of his family in the hospital, two different hospitals actually at the same time. He was like showing up, having questions, being there constantly makes a difference in how the patient gets treated. Um, so, yeah, you need someone there to advocate for you. Exactly. Um, that is what I like. Last week, I wasn't here. Wait a minute. Yeah. Last week, I wasn't here. And so, but I knew I was coming on Sunday. So I was telling my younger brother, I was like, you have to be at the hospital. It's like you just have to post up because we don't know when the doctor's going to come. You have to post up. And then, you got to be there when that doctor comes through. It's a little bit easier for the nurses or whatever. But like today, I was told my dad's bed is supposed to be on 30-degree angle. And I was like, this ain't on a 30-degree angle because he has a feeding tube. And when the nurse came in, because I hadn't been here, I was like, I know I just got here, but I was told my dad's bed's supposed to be on a 30-degree angle. So she raised it up. She was like, it is. And I was like, thinking to myself, no, it's not, but you raised it up, so whatever. Um, Man, there's two nurses that we love, Catherine and Diane. I'm like, and Diane, y'all look, this is crazy. I was talking to Diane one day, and yeah, I don't know what we were talking about, but I was like, yeah, my mom was a nurse at the VA. And she said, what? What's her name? Do y'all know if Diane knew my mom? She at least knew her name. Kind of knew her from seeing her around the hospital. It wasn't hard to know each other. But she knew my mom. That was like, I think Diane said she was there from like 75 or something like that to 89. That was interesting, but she's one of our favorite nurses. And then Catherine is a favorite nurse. I plan to do some candle magic, but I may just do some journaling. Oh, Sharmika, your aunt transitioned on Monday. My energy not feeling too witchy right now. Girl, understandable. I'm so sorry. Send you a big hug. 2023, you know what I'm about to say. 2023. That's why I just said I'm just riding. I'm just like here. So I'm really, really sorry, Shamika. I had a beautiful circle yesterday. We did a group ritual around Amaterasu. That's nice, Minister. Today I'm going to make some crystal water, and tomorrow we're having a vision board party. Oh my gosh, that is so wonderful. You better do that, Oshun Kimmy. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about hitting the road tonight. I'm just so ready to go home. It's been hard trying to make plans to leave because I was like, I don't want to go home and my dad dies when I could have stayed a few more days. But I'm just going to have to trust because I'm starting to kind of come undone. Like I said, I just felt a pain in my back, like a sharp pain, and I just know it's just stress. I feel so, what's the word I want to use? Like I feel ungrounded. I'm staying at my dad's house at night. He lives about 35, 40 minutes out into the country. And then I had to drive in this morning and take an early phone call. And I did it here at the hospital because the hospital Wi-Fi is on point. Then I went and shopped a little bit. I wanted to get them a Christmas tree since they're going to be here. Ooh, Estrella, his wife, is so excited. She loves decoration. I don't decorate Christmas trees. I don't do any of that. So I just let her take the lead. I bought little ornaments, and the Christmas tree already has lights on it. And then I brought a little extra garland, and she decorated the little hospital table or whatever. Um, yeah, it made me happy to see her happy. She was like, "You bought a tree for who?" I was like, "For you and Dad." And then I went to my brother's house and did my second coaching call. And I don't remember anything about my hometown because whenever I come, I just go to my dad's house. I've been getting lost. Let me see. Thank you. Yes, he is. My father's in great hands. I received that. Yeah, because right now I'm coming undone. I'm starting to come undone. I almost got on that road tonight, but driving to Mississippi is so many deer. I'm just like, I have to just settle my nerves, even just to drive down to my dad's house because he lives in the country. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna just get up early in the morning. I don't mind driving in the dark for a little while, but at some point, I need the sun to come up. But yeah, I really need to go home. I miss my husband. I miss my son, and I don't know. I just feel like I need to just go and reset. So yeah. Let's see here. Anything about the astrology we can talk about? Anybody have anything they want to mention about the astrology other than this is the solstice? Excuse me, pardon my manners. Happy Capricorn season. Happy New Year to all the caps out there. Moon, sun, rising. I'm so sorry. Excuse me, Capricorn. My manners are not too good right now, okay? Ocean Kimmy, these hospitals be cold. I don't understand this. I know it probably is best, but I am like, I have to keep this hat on constantly. Because I am like, sister ain't got no hair. So I'm like, what y'all want from me? I can't do it. I cannot do it. Yeah, I know I looked at the astrology several days ago. I have not looked at any astrology. Well, you know what? I did look at my dad's astrology. I did look at my dad's astrology. My astrology teacher, Victor, is teaching a medical astrology course. I think I'm going to take it. At first, I wasn't. I'm like, damn, I'm always taking courses with Victor. But after this, I'm taking the medical astrology course. Okay. I'm not mad, Ocean Kimmy. Thank you for saying that. Because all we talk, me and Estrella, his wife, we was like, it's cold. I'm like, dang, I need a space heater. Jupiter goes direct. Let me see here. I don't know why I think it's something like Saturday or something like that. Yeah, it's in the next. Let me see here. No, no, no. When is the Cancer? When is the Cancer full moon? It's after the Cancer full moon. I know that. Do you know when the Cancer full moon is? Okay, I bet Ocean Kimmy. Yeah, the Cancer full moon. It's got to be coming. I know it's not here yet. I looked. It seems like I looked out and it's not a full moon yet. Today is the. Yeah, the Cancer is. When is the Cancer full moon? Oh, you know what? It's not this Saturday. It's next Saturday that I think Jupiter's going direct. Yeah. And let's see here. What else I want to tell y'all? Yeah, that's another reason I'm going home. I just need to be able to like gather myself and look at some stuff about the astrology. But what I will tell y'all that I figured out about my dad is I want to say in his progress chart, Uranus is hitting him up. I don't remember, maybe, I don't remember what it's hitting. It might be hitting his progress sun. And that's just the evolutionary chart if you don't know what a progress chart is. But I think it's hitting his sun, I think, in the progress chart. You know, Uranus is electricity, and it's been something affecting his brain. And yeah, like you know, the brain has the electrical whatever energy in it, and then that's what a Uranus is, electricity. And you know, the sun is vitality and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, I don't really know how this is gonna. I don't know because Uranus just really moves slowly. Seems like there was something else in his chart. I thought like the first time he came in the hospital, I told my older brother, I was like, well, Sagittarius is lit up, and that's his house health, the house of health for him, the area of his chart where it's health. And I was like, I think it's gonna play in his favor. But y'all know I'll be talking about Mars. So I'm like, Mars, Mars don't be playing. One of the things we've been talking about is maybe he got toxicity or something like that in his blood because he's on dialysis. And it's just maybe the blood didn't get cleaned enough. I know I don't sound scientific, Ocean Kimmy, but he's been such a mystery that me and my brothers, we just have been looking at everything. But Sagittarius has to do with the liver. And though they haven't mentioned anything with his liver, I just know the liver helps to clean out the toxins and stuff like that. So that was something I noticed. And so I don't know if that Mars is giving him a run for the money. But then I looked at his monthly chart, which is called the lunar chart. And the lunar chart for, I think it was for last month. I can't remember. Let's see here. What is his moon sign? Yeah, I think the lunar chart for last month was 12th house, which is definitely you could be in a hospital or sick. I've noticed people when they have a 12th house emphasis in their lunar return chart, that's the monthly chart. Sometimes they're sick, or it's just kind of like you just got to get away. But the 12th house also has to do with hospitals. I've seen it so many times. And then I know I saw an eighth house. That's the one that he's in now. And that eighth house is rough, baby. That's another one I can see people getting sick in. And what else was, but then that full moon, no. It's right before the full moon because he's a Leo moon. Um, that kicks off a whole brand spanking new beginning for him. Whole brand new spanking beginning. It's me and my brother even said he's had a reset. And so, yeah, I said one or two things is going to happen around December the 30th. One or two things. One or two things. One of two things. That's it. Either he's going to get better or not. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that chart. Liver has over 40 functions. It's very important. They never mention anything like all of his blood work, everything. And I'm telling you, they have run multiple tests on him, and they never can get anything back, which is why my nephew's saying that he thinks his spiritual made so much more sense to me, which I was thinking that, but I didn't know anything about an evil entity, a negative spirit or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's not that they've said anything about it, but it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. So, let me see here. So yeah, astrology be on point. I looked at my astrology and I'm in a lunar month 8 right now. I was like, oh my God, this is what it is. It's such an 8 time. 8 is rough. 8th house is rough. So, I didn't look to see what is my next one. Y'all know as soon as when I go upstairs, because my phone's about to die, I'm gonna have to get off. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take that for all of us, Shamika. Yes, take that medical astrology course. Um, y'all like, girl, get on that medical astrology. I took it before with Victor, but I think it'll be better this time. He was a little bit, it was like in the beginning of him teaching, and I think Victor has realized you don't have to tell him everything. You don't have to tell him everything. Because Victor be loading up. It's like you got to be listening to that video about 20 times before you're going to get everything. I mean, thank you, Victor. But dang. But that medical astrology, that is not anything that's much respect to all the medical astrologers out there. But yeah, I'm going to go on ahead and sign up. I'm signing up for y'all, my dad, you, me, we. I'm not ADHD diagnosed, but I treat myself like one. I got all kinds of alarms. That was an alarm that just went off. So thank y'all so much. Love y'all. I'm gonna get off now and because my battery is getting low. But yeah, I'm hitting the road. I'm going back to Tennessee. Back to Tennessee tomorrow. and get myself regrouped. Just keep praying for my dad. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. I love the G Hive. No matter what, I'll be going live next week. This week was just so sketchy that I couldn't figure anything out until today. So, love y'all. I appreciate you, okay? All right, peace.